Surprised this one river has that much. Order these at priority 3 and then down below at priority. Oh, and what I thought was going to happen happened. You utter moron. New thought. I'm not going to channel the last one until the end. Like, until I'm starting to get rid of the back rows, I'm not channeling out the last ones. That will allow them. Let someone build a floor here. That'll get him out of there. Oh, okay, so now, here's the thing. I thought about that. Never made a stockpile for... No bin. H. Red one, but not a cloth. Yep. New route, name of cloth. With a new stock here with nothing in it that pulls from this stockpile. Cloth that is not fit. And it needs a vehicle that I already made. Fire their exit. Did they get damaged? I guess they can get damaged. Oh, what are you? You look like a ghost. Just Weaver's Guild. You're just very, very, very... Back to the mining of the murder hole. The other miner go. He just ditched this man? Saying he has no jobs. He ate. On the right side while you... Someone's got to come up here and build the floor so we can get it. That fights with the wild boar, Sal. That's just a wild creature on the map. Single dwarf, and didn't we accidentally zapped all the fish on the previous map? But yes, we did accidentally zap every single fish. Apparently, if you flash boil part of a river, you flash boil the entire river. But this is a different map, and thus we have not flash boiled it, which, quite frankly, is a good thing. I like having fish. Whose job it is to build this floor? Detail wall dig. Why are you filling a water? Fair raw fish. Destroy, construct building, door. This is being active. The jeweler's workshop. Why not have a jeweler? Is that old jeweler's workshop still here? Because that requires a workshop too. It is. I don't have a jeweler. Alright. Where's Jim cutting? You're right. Don't have a jeweler. Right. Well, this gentleman. What do I call jewel? Pretty rock dwarf? Rock dwarf. This gentleman is no longer a hauler. He is a Jew. Isn't he happy? Back down below to the bed. Need a thing to go. The bottom, that is it. How many beds do I place? One whole bed. Next. Unknown bedrooms, units without bedrooms 6. So I don't want to start getting rid of beds to move beds until we get to the point of, wait, what the hell am I talking about? I'm acting like I don't have wood. I'm a smart one. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Guild Workshop Carpenters. Welcome to Dwarven Wood. I'll be your host of the evening, Moron McGillicuddy. Scale block. And there's no need of quantum this one. Just need a massive stockpile of wood. And I'll actually just leave the wood alone. I thought it'd be a subtype for underground wood. Wherever the woodcutter is, come down and cut these trees. Every single one of them. Oh, and some of the gyms were down here because I ran out of room. Up above. Let's start moving the gyms back. Someone do that, someone did that. The end. Get rid of this. Same time, D8. Handle that. Same time. All together in one fell swoop. Nearly done on that. Big thing is big. Build, crap, for. It's close enough to where people are. Doesn't need to be. This is after the fact type. Still mechanism. Hook that up to these two. Build. There. That goes down to that. Goes past there. There. And there. I want the floodgates built first before I carve the fortifications, and the off chance that somehow the enemy finds a way to get through. I don't want them to be able to get in. Floodgates should prevent. I wonder if a werehawk is a good thing in this game. No, it's not. Where anything is not good in this game. Where creatures are evil, be they hawks, or all evil. Someone who says they're not is in fact a were creature themselves. This man just be smart and shut this off of my. Like, I don't really need to worry about the end. Why don't you just go walk on it? Don't worry, you won't fall. That's Is there a weird chicken? I know there are weird zebras for some godforsaken. I wouldn't be surprised if there are. I would not be surprised. Maybe there. I'm trying to think though. Have I seen a non-reptilian or mammalian creature as a were? Oh. Maybe it's like rabies. Maybe weredom can only happen to reptilian and mammalian creatures. I don't think I've seen one. Now that you bring it up. I mean, if a dwarf gets infected and you trap it outside, you could sick it on invaders. That never works, though. Werebirds. I had a werebush tit once. So there are werebirds. Okay. Never works. Every time you think you can do something with these creatures, they kill you. They kill you and then they laugh at you crying. Has it been over a month? I want to know if they got attacked by another, like... Because here's the idea. I could lure them in. I could easily lure them. Where are we building? If I make all of that be... You know what? Why don't I? Why don't I lure them in? Try to keep them interested. First of all, let me make this big. W. Not W. Remove that. We're not allowed to be on that. Right? Let's be clear. Don't go on top of this damn door. It will piss me off if you go on this. I need to go to where we're making the hole. These need to get drawn in. I need them to still be working on this while I lure in the enemy. All of this needs to get added. Remember too, if you haven't done burrows too much, you have to include the wall if you want them to interact with that wall. So since I'm smoothing that wall, I need that wall to be in it. It's not where they're standing, it's what their job square is. I just want to make sure I grab all this. I don't want to interrupt the miners when I try to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn back on the military restriction, but I'm going to start screwing around with that door. Now, maybe this. That's what I'm worried about, is actually getting water. Now, and let me just confirm real quick. Bedrooms have all been done, or they're in the area. We're good on that. So I'll do the civilian alert again. That shouldn't get a cancellation. Everything should be within the civilian alert area. I'm not seeing a cancellation. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw around this door a little bit. Because there's no one down here. Right? There's no enemies. Dwarven child. Nothing about orcs, goblins, or anything like that. What I do is go to this door, unforbid the door. Now the enemies should realize they could pathfind in. As long as they don't get to the door, I'm good. That one dude went through the door just to screw with me. That one dude went through the door just to screw. I'm gonna lock the door. And yet, look, here come all the trolls. I'm trolling the trolls. Oberg. Omega troll. Man, they came fast too. They ran. That means I can definitely lure them in when I get the water ready. That is exactly what that means. Whatever. Engrave stone. You can engrave diagonal. Later on, I can worry about engraving straight on. The water will be able to go straight, but I don't want to engrave that and then have something come through. A dumb beak dog. Good to know. I rarely use excessive burrows. Where's my artiste? Like two of them. Where are my artistes? Detailing floors. I am detailing the. All right. I grant you that is something I need you to do, and I did tell you to do that. However, and you can hear me out on this. This is for the defense of the base. Get down here and do this now. Who cares what their bedroom looks like? Then when it turns back, it can be commanded to go back into its holding cell. Pit where the bridge was, and the beast is trapped inside. What beast? Well, the bridge is up. How's it going to hurt you? What? Oh, you're talking about a where? Because. Not how's it going to hurt me. Me trying to harvest vile creatures for my defense has not worked in any of these bases thus far. The tame dragon did not work. The tame gigantic war elephant did not work. None of these things have worked for me. They all die immediately in combat. Was that an engraving? I'm a moron. It was supposed to be a fortification. Back down here. Get back down here now. You bastard. My thought being, if he is diagonal to it, the enemy cannot attack him, even if he's like right there. It's such a weird angle. Yeah, okay. Build, gate, gate. I have two mechanics. Where's my mechanic? First of all, how's the mechanism? Well, I watched someone, and then when it turns back and can be commanded to go back into its holding cell. Well, I watched someone make a one-man arm. I've done effective things with a vampire before, but in all of the hundreds of hours I've now put on the internet, how many times has this game given me a vampire? if the game is willing to give me a vampire, I'll do it. That right there. That's why I have a floodgate behind a fortification. This dude is just hanging onto a wall. This dude is just hanging onto a wall. He's like 5 Z levels up. And he's hanging onto a wall. I think he's climbing. He's just like dead arming this. Did he go up? Where did you go up? You can't go up. Where are you going? Yeah, that one's a 2. You can't do that, can you? Cheaty bet. This is why you make your overhang too long. Not 1, 2. Some of them got really long arms. No. This is priority number 1, other artists. Get up here. Alright, how's the digging go? Up top, that's down to 2. This is needing to get... Where is it? The last... I can't even cause a for them. These ones can't. Close, be careful. Fighting Raven. But yeah, no, straight up. I mean, legit. I can say with no qualm, 100% confidence. I don't get to say things with 100% confidence usually. That the entire time that I've streamed on the internet, it's not given me a vampire once. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of lichens. No vampires. I've gotten zombies. I've gotten zombie camels. I've gotten necromancers. Everything they bring. I have everything but the vampire. You building the lever? Fine. I have 2 mechanisms. Why are you storing an item in? Maybe he had one job to store an item in the stockpile, and it's a golden thing, so he's doing that. By the way, since we have more gold cabinets, B, F. I'm going to turn off planning mode. Let's see how many of these I have. 2. He's bringing up. Alright, so what that means is grease monkeys no longer have for hauling. Or stone hauling. Or don't want him busy doing other things when I'm trying to get him to do something specific. Actually, they might need construction. He's constructing. We'll give him back construction. We'll let him have. Back down below. J and Q. Make sure it's. That way he doesn't try to give it to the other one and they be like, oh, I can't reach. Bed. At 18 missing, so we'll say 25 beds. Gotta go a little over. Need to get a better quality bed, start dumping some of the lower. Alright, are any of them near the base again? I don't see any of them. Military alert. Plane alert's been on this entire time. The thing is, if I can keep taunting them, they won't just leave. I think they have to have a certain amount of time where they can't path. So if I keep it, don't go down there. Ooh, stupid. Order, not order. Restricted area. Don't go in this square, moron. Are they doing it just to taunt me? There's a beak dog. Oh, right before they all came in. I'm just piling. I'm glad that doors, unlike levers, can just work immediately. That would be bad if I had to wait on someone to pull a damn lever. Back up to the hole. Smooth that. Now I need them to start the fortification. Water through. How are we doing up? Actually, here's what we're gonna do. DX. Get rid of all this. Do something stupid. Very, very, very stupid. Where are you idiots going? I needed this done right now. Actually, oh no, even better. Better idea. Good thing they're not coming. We'll turn off the miners from mining. We'll just have a random hauler do them. I'm about to cause a big old cave. Who's good at... Who's good, but who do I not... You're not named. Congratulations. You've been promoted to miner. If you survive, I will actually let you stay as a mine king. Be a man of my word. Problem. Can't do that one yet. It's still connected down here. Apparently they didn't mine that one. Need them. My thought is, if this causes a cave-in, these fall. Cave-in happened, they punch through the thing below them. If it doesn't have ground below it, just that punches through this one. This is the only thing supporting those. That causes a cave-in. That causes any of those somehow. So I have two cave-ins falling on top of this. Punches into that, causes a cave-in. Nothing here hits this. Don't cause a cave-in. Don't do a cave-in. That is a bad idea. Is it though? Hold on, is that a bad idea? I mean, yeah, that'll be a bit of a problem and it'll be dirty, but cover that with floor. For anything below that, that's important. I don't know, that's a question. If you were to cave in, the cave-in's not even that far down. That is onto a hole, but the cave-in is only... Fuck it, that's gonna save me so much time. I don't care what it looks like after the fact, we're doing a cave-in. Where is this miner? Where's this third dude? You, Id Roberberber. You are now a mine king. If you survive, you will get to stay as a mine king. Get up here now. There we go. I don't know why that one. And vile biomes, the same ones that are the worst places to make a base. It can start raining dwarf blood in those areas and undead spawn. Yeah. Like I said, I've been in the areas where there was the undead. Remember? One of my bases was in a vile biome, or not vile, but one of the evil ones. And I kept getting attacked by these. It rained elven blood that brought the undead back to life. I kept getting attacked by waves of undead camel. We were in an evil biome desert. That updated all the way through. But it did not punch into that. Oh. That's because it's got to update every floor. That was the first one that updated. Now the second one updated. Oh, no, there was one more floor. Why didn't I go one more floor? Why didn't I check to make sure the bedroom wasn't under there? There was literally only one square that was in range of all of that. And there was a dwarven child there. You just dropped all of that on the dwarven kid's head. Whoopsie. Look out below. There was one square. Oh, I feel kind of bad about that. One square. And somehow that made all this be grass and cavern. Okay. What that gets me is how did one of it become clay? Covered up all of that. Construction floor. Look at how much time we saved. All it cost us was one dwarven. Really hope that wasn't an important. How did I build a bunch of walls? Everything up here is better than that one floor. Oh, because that's the one that was mined. Duh. Can't cause a cave-in. Below you if the ground isn't there to cave in. Well, that leaves us this one. I like how I went through all that just to make sure we were safe. And in one little square just murks a child. Hey, Steven. I just killed a child. One of these gonna tell me about the child? So he fell down. The kid's corpse fell on the farmer, so he got injured. Or smashed into the farmer. Probably just a pressure wave. Nothing actually here telling me about the damn kid. Interesting to see what it said happened. That one thing I already constructed. No, he's doing it now. Looks like it's blinking yet. Doing it now. You connect to floodgates. Those ones. Those are the ones that you. Then the one that is down below you. Why do I have you as separate? I think if I want to prime it, that's literally a control. Okay, remember why I did. Build trap lever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stage 2. And then stage 3. I played Weeby Goblins and the entire party white. Is this an RPG? Or is this like a multiplayer online game? I need a bunch of you guys to become available. I really want to do that one deducing game. Deduction. Need people to do a deduction. I love deduction games. I don't have enough friends that like deduction games physically here. I need you guys to do it. The child looked up, saw the falling rock, said, "This is a fine day to die." Well, think about this. Remember, though, it was floors. So the kid was sitting there and heard boom, 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 boom. What's that noise? It probably just took it straight in the face. What do we still have? Carpenters is making more beds. Mechanism has 12 left to make. Lavish Meal is always making. Limonite whenever they're checked. Good. Processed plants. Lavish Meal. All of this looks like it's working well so far. The only thing that probably needs to be done is clothing. That'll be coming up on. Actually, if I do a read on happiness, or not happiness, on equipment, got the look. Everyone's good on clothing. It's slightly damaged, but no one's missing any. And actually ahead on clothing? What the fuck? That's not allowed to happen. Not silk and yarn. Actually, okay, so I'm gonna need 3 clothiers. Build, workshop, clothier? Oh, there. Same clothier. Ah, for clothier. Build one down here. One. Yes. Bungee. I'll have one work on silk, one work on whatever the hell's in the middle, and then one work on cloth, silk, and yarn. Cloth, I'll put in a clothing command for all 3 of them. One for cloth, one for silk, one for yarn. That way I don't have to try to, like, in the general one, be like, well, if this one does this and that one does this, they'll all have the exact same. Actually, if I do their checks 5 out from fields, they ever. Wish I could check for a need, like a negative. Someone is needing clothing, not you don't have a suit. We becomes the Pathfinder one-shot that leads into an adventure. Those playthrough only like that game one-shot. And starting in 2 weeks, I'll finally get to try out the Gunslinger. Pew-pew-pew! Not gonna lie, that's the one thing that always got me in Pathfinder. Not always got me, but a lot of the classes I've gone through, I keep trying to reread the rules on how Gunslinger actually works for guns in the game, and they like conflict with them a bit. Like, mostly comes down to, like, how present are guns in your world? And in some of the, like, feels like somehow there's one class designed for 3 different campaigns, but he doesn't work correctly in 3 different. It always makes me sit there and go and just, like, give up on reading it. I'm just like, I don't. They're trying to tell me something. I don't know what it is. Not a container shit. We'll have an extra chair for something. Right, that one had been hooked up. Whatever miner does, that's dead. No, I'm a moron. Whatever miner goes to do this is dead. If I don't do the attack from above thing, if I do the open it, pop a hole, and then like run, the water's just falling straight down. The water's gonna get to the exit before he is. Why the hell do I think a miner was gonna be able to make that run? We're gonna have to kill a hauler. Unless I close the water, we let the water go out a bit, because there is an area. This top one's been hooked. Oh, it's still being linked. Right. Through that idea. That's been destroyed. You're still under siege. Are the enemy down here, though? Right. Screw with them again. I love trolling the troll. There's no trolls right now. Or take them in again. First problem is, first time I do this, I have no clue how I'm draining the water. Miasma covers too much. For the damn troll. Here they come. Like how you can tell, like, also they've all got the pathfinding. In fact, I can do this with a regular hatches. Regular old hatch. Where is it? Can't find it. I can't secure it. If I can't secure it, we all die. And I lock the door again. There you go. They can't come in. Have you read the latest Dwarf? No, I have not read the latest Dwarf Fortress deadline. I have had a convoluted past couple of days, to say the least. Give me the cliff notes. Forgot to actually channel these out in the back. How is the water pressure supposed to go down? We're doing a mechanism. We're down to 5. Civilization will now have some basic counterintelligence. Did they have good intelligence abilities? I mean counterintelligence. Game keeps tracks of the evidence they've collected from witnesses, interrogation, surveillance, and this gives them leads to further substake in terms of who to surveil and who to interrogate. Oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about. That's countering. It's just intelligence. Alright, he's linking the building now. Basically, if I can get the 3-second switch again, we'll be good. Like how I did with that door the one time. They're killing wild boars. While the miners are digging out the hole. Mine is not mines. Problem is, I can't dig down there to get to the drain. I didn't think this through. It'll work at some point, but first time I have to do this is going to be a pain. It's going to be a big old pain. Big old pain. Oh! No, this is mad easy. I'll just drain it into the freaking caverns. Because if it were to go down, like let's say I had a down hole here. I have a down hole here, and that is popped. The water pressure is there. Whoever pops that's going to be at risk of danger. I have a down hole there, and for the first popping, we'll put a floodgate there. Stop the dwarf going down with. It'll go down 1. Means we can have it come over a few. We could actually have it come up again. Creating the U-bin would prevent any enemies using this hole to get into the caverns, than using the caverns to get into us. So we're going to need a floor grate above where an enemy could be. Then bring it over 2, and then bring it down for the last one. Bring that down, and then that could just drain straight into the cavern. That would work. That would work. Like I said, I only really need a floodgate, the floor grate for the first time. Mostly, I don't know how to access. I would have to dig out. I have to dig out a crazy path. Unless I turn one of these ups only into up. I don't want to go any further down because bedroom's going to be coming up. Alright, so dig down. I turn that in. Dig it down. Dig it down on an up. Does that turn it into an up down? Digging an up down didn't work. Didn't like that idea. Yeah, so dig it down on an up. Is that not both an up and a down? He's coming up to this. Up in here, that's been filled in or got rebuilt. That floor. This goes up. He has done this. Vegetables. Pull the lever cronk. Someone is coming back to the lever. Down to the hole. Big. Okay, yes, that particular one did become an up deck. What does that look? Take that up. Dig out here. Then go. Actually, no, I can just do what I was screwing around with before. If I get rid of the up on this, PZ moves upstairs and make this just be a down for now. I'll come back and construct the up again. I'll make that just be a down for now. Put a floor hatch on it. I can lock it like I did the first door. That way I can have someone do out all of that. A miner can dig that. You can't dig that right now because it's not in the civilian alert area. Miner can dig, and then when he does dig, he'll be able to come back safely. And when he comes back safely, I can just shut the door behind him again. At that point, who cares about the damn pressure? Now that being said, this needs to go. Bolt. Make the damn burrow. But then make that go. The game, they can use this to figure out villain plots to take actions against them, or at least who is part of the plot. So villains will no longer go uncontested when they are trying to destroy the world governments. Or the only thing stopping villains from compromising people was their skills and personality of the person. Now civilizations have a more active way of protecting themselves from villains. Gotcha. Okay. So they have they have the FBI. The world is now programmed with an FBI. Great. What was this thing? Or hatch. Age. Hatch cup. I found this one being rock from whatever they want to make it out.
Dwarf says he has an amazing idea, but it'll probably be useless.
Yeah, I agree with you. Voltig Zonsfator. I'll come back to him in a second. Hopefully he makes like an artifact clothing.
I claim this workshop in the name of invention.
The Weaver claimed the Mason's workshop. Are you screwing with me at this point? Like, you have to tell me. Like, I'm fairly certain it's written law somewhere that you have to tell me when you... That's right, we had the shitty miner doing. Whatever. Toady had more time. He said he would have liked for civs to be able to create their own plots against the villain. I mean... So, since we're not doing the crazy thing right now, I'm going to go back and turn on all of the miners. There's only one miner right now. As much as I would like him to level, I've got too many mining jobs. Turn on all the miners, including the two legendary. Because it just occurred to me that I didn't dig these out. Those are dug. Those. This should not be. This was all fine. That is the gold. Stupid plan. Stupid plan. Dum 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 dum. Oh dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Basically, since they're digging real close by, once I see that square start blinking, I'm gonna order the floodgates to be. And I'm hoping that he can do that and the floodgates can be now. Just because. A sensible person would try to mine out both just to guarantee rate of flow. But there's no way he's going to be able to mine out both of those squares. Okay, it's going now. Pull the lever now. Thought that dude was going to pull it. I was like, is he there already? Pause. Who's got the pull the lever job? I need to see how far away they are. Okay, he's there. He needs to go all the way there. Up all the way. No. You need to go. He needs to go there, go up 1, 4, 5. No. Cancel this. Don't miss us, Zemi. Don't miss us, Zemi. Alright, channel. This is going to be the same door for a different door. Like I said, I need to balance out their... I need the dwarf to do it before the other dude, but I need the other dude to not be... Of course, now the miner is way too... Where the hell's the miner? I'm just going to pull the lever. Where the hell's the miner? Oh my god. No one's digging a channel. I did say that as a channel. That was my issue. Well, shit. Where is this man? Baroness. How close are you? Kind of close. Not that. And just needed the cycle. Come back! What? Who's pulling the damn lever this time? Okay, it's someone that's close. I can deal with that. Because I need water in, but I don't want all the water. Thank you. Yeah, because that would be an annoyance to him, but that's that went down, that goes down, that goes all the way down to there. The first lever has been hooked up. I don't think the lever has. You got on. You only got one. So you were going to put up to a 8, not the first, not the second. Second, but oh. Oh no. I accidentally told to use the artifact mechanism. Third, not an artifact. You do those two. Or I should say. The third lever has been done. Third lever. Third lever, you were doing the drain at the end. Do a flood back in. Damn it. There we go. So phase 1 fills this up here. Phase 2 allows that to prime the actual all the way down here area. which, by the way, I need to fill up with a wall if I'm done with it. Phase 3 pushes it forward and out. Question. I can channel that back now, because we don't need that there. And as a matter of fact, if I channel it back 4 of these, or 5, I don't have to worry about too much about the cave-in. The only real problem with that cave-in was that at the very end killed a kid. If it's back a bunch, who cares? Miners seem to live. He is now working on supernatural critters and people for villain canoncy to finish out the world gen stuff, which might lead to alliances. Can you show us your base, please? Hey Dog 12. The base is and you can kind of see it a bit in Armok Vision if it was a bit more focused. Armok, please. What are you doing? Cursor is. So we have a grandiose entrance, which is a big honking stepping ramp all the way into the base. Leads to Trade Depot. We are under siege. These areas up top here are just storage / bedrooms. This is not a dormitory. Each of these is an individual bedroom. They are getting moved down to proper bedroom. This is just separated by areas, bodies, finished goods, food, prepared food, raw food, kitchens up there. That's a meeting area. That's just jewelry. That's for stone and masonry. Go up, leads to a library. If you go up again, it leads to a temple, the tavern, and the refuse pile, which is only below the ramp, which means technically it is above ground, so there's no miasma from it. You continue up more, you end up where the farm is, and if you go around the entire ramp, you can go up to where the fish is. Also, north of the river, there is a big open V that I'm trying to create. I'm creating a big V to fill up with a gigantic water reservoir, pressurize, and flood out the entry. If you were to ignore all that and head down instead, you have the... Don't care. I don't care. I've opened this door plenty of times for them. You have the beds that I'm setting up in an ever-expanding flooding pattern. Forgot that kid even went crazy. I haven't built the second set of bedrooms yet. They will be coming. If you continue down from that, I have secured all 3 cavern layers, or I have gone through them in a secured manner. This one, I blocked off the walls. I secured the cavern and finding. Second cavern layer, I just ran through. We'll see this in a second. Literally, I'm just walled off from it. So, I don't have much territory there. There is a third cavern layer. I kind of just go around it a bit. Because down below, we hit the magma sea, and I have magma furnaces and the like. We do, on this map, have limonite, I think a bit of hematite. We have flux stone. We have trees we can burn down for coal, so we do have a steel foundry. Like I said, we are currently under siege. I'm trying to keep the enemy enticed so I can flood them out. And for that method, I am constantly locking and unlocking this floor hatch right here. Because if it's unlocked, they can pathfind in. If they can pathfind in, they run down the hallway. As soon as I see them, I lock it again. It is not an artifact floor hatch. You don't need an artifact. A creature can only destroy something on their Z level. So, even if they get in right below it, they can't destroy it just because of a limitation of the game engine. They will not be able to destroy it the Z level above them. Just waiting until I see the geek dog. He seems to get down here a little bit faster than all the trolls. Shortly after, you tend to see a bunch of trolls come flooding down. Thinking they're going to run in. But maybe not. I think I've lost a few of their... I think a few of them have been... The idea being, though, that I'll be able to kill them all, flood them into this place over here. Which also... Ooh. And what I'm doing back here is I'm going to dig that. There's going to be a wall. or floor hatch up above act. And there's gonna be a wall there. There's gonna be a U-bend floor hatch thing to take all the water and just dump it in the cavern here. The cavern that admittedly is where I am. That's gonna be a lot of water, but this is a big area. Like, I don't think we're gonna have that much of a problem. Worst case scenario, I just dig some more. We just dig out the entire. It's a lot of water, but it's not a lot of. Like, it's not going to be able to fill up this map down here amount, or at least not to such a depth as to prevent evaporation. That's what we got going on so far. I'm trying to get this base deep. On one hand, I would like to put a floodgate there, but that's never going to work. An enemy is likely to destroy it if they have access, because those are things I like to cover it, because if a dwarf gets sucked down there because of the water, they're not going to be able to get up through this, and they're not going to fence it. That's a bit of
Sir, an artifact has been completed.
Really? That's good.
I'll take
news.
that. That's a good one.
Let's go see it.
So hold on, we have a new artifact. This is Og Tum Nuglesh, Morass Savage, a shale weapon rack worth 48,000 dwarf bucks. This is a shale weapon rack. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round shale cabicons and marquee cut yellow spessartines, studded with iron, decorated with cave spider silk, and encircled with bands of cushioned shale cabicon. This object menaces with spikes of lavender jade, sheep leather, and llama wool. On the item is an image of an acacia in shale. The item is an image of a single gem in funja wood. Weapon rack's gonna make one of my nobles very, very heavy in artifact. Well, screw that. I'm gonna put that in the barracks. Or just barons. Also, this now needs to get added to the safe. Add that safe. Miners will dig it. Back up at the water. Worried about this one. I guess I could just keep digging this. At some point, where's the area that I have to not keep? Oh my god. There is no area that I have to. Dug that the previous one all the way. Could be a smart person and just build walls. I have idler, a construction wall. A collapse is not going to punch through walls. And I can order these all at the same time and then dismantle them with no risk of a cave-in. After. Really just rather not have to worry about digging up. Here we go. That'll handle the digging. Like, legit, don't even have to worry about the rest. Who cares? What I would, however, like is one of these channeled out. That way I can cause the cave. And then once we're set to do that, I'll just have literally the weakest dude go ahead and do it. They can't get in or out when I do that. No, they can. What the fuck? I wasn't filling the hole. That reminds me, where are we in terms of linking build? Almost done, actually. Only a few more links to go. All that's good. If I go back down below. New. This gentleman is going to be clocked. Got profile workshop. Probe. Off. One. Off. One. One. One and one. Two close. Good. One. Two. One. All right. So the top workshop is going to be just for clock. I'm going to try to use the manager, make it automate. I'm going to go off the condition. Products, the amount of Not robes. I need to change the trait. But is it available? Unused? I want it to be like a not used one. Oh, no one cares about it. Amount of robes. I think the amount goes down if someone owns it. There's not an unowned modifier I need to worry about. Nearby nest box. Actually look for nest. Lie bearing. There's one off of dying airs. Okay, there's nothing here in particular about seeing an unused room.